I lied that my sister stole our mom's jewelry to make myself look better. The truth came out months later, and now I'm the one they all pretend never existed. I told my parents that Maya stole mom's jewelry to pay for drugs. She didn't. I knew she didn't. But I said it anyway, standing in the kitchen while Maya was upstairs packing for her gallery opening in New York. The one she'd worked 3 years to get. The one that could actually launch her art career. Mom's sapphire earrings were missing. Dad was furious. And I saw my opening. I saw her going through your jewelry box last week, I said, my voice steady, concerned. She's been acting weird. Distant. I didn't want to say anything, but. The look on Mom's face. Relief, almost. Like she'd been waiting for proof that Maya was the problem child she'd always suspected. Not me. Never me, the responsible one who stayed close to home, who took the accounting job at Dad's firm, who showed up to every Sunday dinner. Maya was the artist. The dreamer. The one who wasted her potential according to Dad. The one who got the studio apartment in the city with her girlfriend while I still lived 20 minutes from our childhood home. The one everyone asked about at parties. How's your sister doing? We saw her work in that magazine. So talented. No one ever asked about pivot tables. I justified it in the moment. Told myself she'd been pulling away from the family anyway. That she looked down on us now with her art world friends and her authentic life. That maybe this would humble her, bring her back down to reality. That maybe, just once, I could be the one Mom trusted. The one Dad was proud of. They confronted her an hour before she was supposed to leave. I watched from the hallway, my stomach already starting to turn. You're seriously accusing me of this? Maya's voice cracked. Mom, I would never. Your sister saw you. Mom's voice was cold. Don't lie to us, Maya. Emily saw me? Maya looked toward where I was standing. Our eyes met. She knew. In that instant, she knew I'd done something, even if she didn't know what. What exactly did you see, Em? I couldn't look at her. I saw you in Mom's room. Going through her things. I was looking for her scarf. For the opening. She said I could borrow it, remember? Her voice got smaller. You know that. You were there when she offered. I was? God help me, I was. Dad cut in. We're not doing this right now. Maya, until you come clean and get help, you're not welcome here. Get help? For what? I don't. She was crying now, confused, scared. I didn't take anything. I don't do drugs. What is happening? We think it's best if you don't come to family events for a while, Mom said quietly. Until you're ready to be honest. Maya looked at me one more time. Not angry. Worse than angry. Betrayed. Lost. She whispered. Please. I said nothing. She left for New York that night. Missed the opening prep. Her gallery contact called our house 3 times. Dad told them Maya was dealing with personal issues and couldn't be reached. The earrings turned up 2 days later. In Mom's car. She'd worn them to a luncheon and forgotten. Oh, Mom said when she found them. Just oh. We didn't call Maya right away. Dad said we should give it a few days to let things cool down. Let her think about her behavior anyway. I went along with it. Posted pictures of family dinner on Instagram. Maya's empty chair just out of frame. She called me once. I didn't answer. She texted, I don't understand what I did wrong. Please talk to me. I typed and deleted 5 responses. Sent nothing. At Thanksgiving, she didn't come home. First time in 26 years. Mom set a place for her anyway, then took it away before dinner, lips pressed thin. She's made her choices, Dad said. I carved the turkey. Got praised for the perfect slices. Smiled through dessert while my phone buzzed with texts from Maya's friends asking if she was okay. Christmas was the same. Her gifts stayed wrapped under the tree until New Year's, then disappeared into the garage. I got the promotion I'd been angled for. Used Maya's empty room as a home office when I visited. Mom helped me paint it gray. 3 months after I lied, I got drunk at a work party and told a colleague what I'd done. Not for confession. For sympathy. Spun it like I'd been protecting the family from Maya's downward spiral. The colleague was dating Maya's best friend from college. By morning, the text thread between me and Maya lit up. Her, you told them I was on drugs? You lied about me stealing? Her, the earrings were in Mom's car. They told you that. And you said nothing? Her, I lost that opening, Emily. Do you understand? The gallery went with someone else because I wasn't reliable. That was my shot. Her, why would you do this to me? Then, an hour later, actually, I know why. I've always known. A screenshot followed. The family group chat. From 2 years ago. Me venting to Mom about how Maya got all the attention. How I was tired of being invisible. How some of us actually contribute to this family. Maya had been on that thread the whole time. I'd forgotten. Her final message, I hope being the favorite was worth it. I tried calling. Blocked. Email. Filtered. I drove to her apartment. She'd moved. Mom and Dad got a letter a week later. Scanned pages of text messages and emails. Maya laying out everything. The timeline. The lie. The earrings being found. My silence. The truth. Dad called me at work. His voice was different. Flat. Come to the house. Now. I sat at the kitchen table where I'd first said the words. Both parents across from me. Tell us the truth, Mom said. All of it? So I did. And the thing about the truth is that it sounds so much worse when you say it out loud. When you can't dress it up with justifications and explanations. When it's just the facts. I lied. I knew I was lying. I watched her suffer. I said nothing when the earrings were found. I wanted her gone. Mom cried. Dad didn't. He just stared at me like he was seeing someone he'd never met. Get out of my house, he said quietly. Dad. Get out. I left. Sat in my car in their driveway for 20 minutes, waiting for one of them to come after me, to call me back in. No one came. The look on their faces will haunt me longer than any punishment. The family group chat went silent. Not deleted. Not dramatic. Just silent. The last message was mine, 2 days after they kicked me out. I'm sorry. Please. Can we talk? Delivered. Read. Nothing. I'd see Dad at work. He'd nod in meetings. Forward necessary emails. But the lunch invitation stopped. The how was your weekend small talk stopped. I was a co-worker who happened to share his DNA. Mom stopped answering my calls entirely. I drive by the house and see her car in the driveway, see lights on, know she was home. The first few times I knocked, she opened the door, looked at me, and quietly closed it again. After that, she stopped coming to the door at all. Maya blocked me everywhere. But she didn't block our parents. That's how I found out she'd gotten another gallery opening. Smaller venue, different city, but she'd done it. Mom posted a picture on Facebook. Her and Dad, dressed up, standing in front of Maya's paintings. All three of them smiling. I wasn't invited. Obviously. The caption, so proud of our talented daughter. Better late than never. I stared at that photo for hours. Zoomed in on their faces. Maya looked lighter somehow. Like she'd put down something heavy. She'd cut her hair. Got a tattoo on her forearm I could just barely see. A bird. She looked free. I looked exactly the same. Same apartment. Same job. Same routine. But everything felt hollow now. Extended family figured it out eventually. Not all at once. Gradually. Aunt Linda stopped inviting me to cookouts. Cousin James unfollowed me. My grandmother, 92 and sharp as ever, sent me a single text, "You should be ashamed." I was. I am. But shame doesn't fix anything. Work became unbearable. Dad transferred to a different department. Gave some excuse about project allocation, but everyone knew. The whispers started. Office gossip travels. Within 6 months, I was looking for a new job. I found one. 2 hours away. Told myself it was a fresh start. It wasn't. It was just being alone somewhere else. I tried writing Maya a letter. A real one, on paper. Poured everything into it. The jealousy. The insecurity. The stupid, petty resentment that had built up over years of feeling invisible. The moment of cruelty that I couldn't take back. I apologized. Begged. Explained that I understood now what I'd taken from her. Sent it to her old address. It came back. Returned to sender. Tried her gallery. They said they'd pass it along. I never heard back. 6 months later, I saw she'd gotten engaged. Instagram post from a mutual friend. Maya kissing someone beautiful on a beach at sunset. Caption, she said yes. Comments flooded with congratulations. Love. Joy. I wasn't tagged. Wasn't mentioned. Didn't exist in that moment. Mom and Dad were in the photos from the engagement party. Maya between them, laughing, champagne in hand. They looked like a family again. Just not mine. I wanted to be angry. To justify it all over again. To say Maya had overreacted, that families should forgive, that I'd made one mistake. But late at night, when I'm alone in my apartment scrolling through old photos, I know the truth. I didn't make one mistake. I made a choice. A calculated, cruel choice to destroy my sister because I couldn't handle not being the center of attention. And I kept making that choice. Every day I stayed silent. Every day I let her believe she was the problem. The worst part? I got what I wanted. For those 3 months, I was the only daughter. The good one. The reliable one. Mom asked about my day. Dad praised my work. I had their full attention. And it felt amazing. Right up until it didn't. Now I have nothing. No sister. No parents. No family gatherings or inside jokes or shared history. I didn't just lose Maya. I lost all of it. Sometimes I imagine showing up at her wedding uninvited. Making a scene. Forcing her to acknowledge me. Then I remember that I've already done enough damage. Sometimes I imagine years from now, a phone call. Her voice. I've been thinking. But I know that's fantasy. Some bridges, once burned, can't be rebuilt. I see a therapist now. She asks why I did it. I give different answers each session. Jealousy. Insecurity. Birth order dynamics. Parental favoritism. All true. None of it matters. Last week I saw a woman at the grocery store who looked like Maya. Same dark hair, same laugh. I followed her for 3 hours before I realized what I was doing. I went home and cried for the first time in months. My coworkers ask why I never talk about my family. I say we're not close. They nod sympathetically. Family is complicated, they say. I don't correct them. Don't explain that it's not complicated at all. I had a sister who loved me. Who texted me memes at 2 a.m. Who called me first when she got good news? Who saved me a seat at every family dinner? And I traded her for a few months of feeling superior. I check her Instagram sometimes, from a fake account she hasn't blocked. She's in therapy too, based on her story posts. Working through family trauma. Setting boundaries. Healing. Good. She deserves that. One of her paintings sold for $15,000 last month. She posted about it. About how she'd almost given up. About how losing her family was the worst thing that ever happened to her, but it forced her to build a new life. A better one. Sometimes, she wrote, the people who hurt you do you a favor. They show you who they really are, and you get to decide who you want to become. I read it 10 times. Wondered if she thought about me when she wrote it. Probably not. I think that's the point. Mom's birthday was last week. I sent flowers. They were returned. Recipient refused delivery. I wanted to win. To be the daughter they bragged about. The one who made them proud. But I didn't realize the prize was losing my family.